So hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Shebi, and in this channel I share with you guys some of educational videos, travel videos, vlogs, and my whole experience here in Poland. So I encourage you to join my family by subscribing to my channel, hit the notification button so anytime I upload you get notified. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for turning in today's video. And thank you guys, many of you have been asking me you have questions and you need and how you can contact me. Guys, you can always contact me through my Instagram. We can chat there and you can ask me your questions and I'll be there to answer you guys. And also sometimes I share, most of the time I share on my Instagram on what video will be next, and on my status I update every time when other people ask me about question. I always post on my status and answer there. So I encourage you to follow me also on Instagram. So you get, follow me on Instagram. So without further ado, today's video is about the reason for your Schengen visa rejection. So I have 12 points here which I'm gonna share with you guys. So I encourage you to watch this video till the end so you won't miss any point. So let's get started.
You know, even try to, nobody can match you.
Okay, before we start guys, have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please subscribe. It costs nothing and it encourages me guys to keep on sharing some good information, some good juices to you guys. Yes. Okay, I hope you have already subscribed. So let's go. So let's start with the point number 1, the reason for your Schengen visa rejection. So the number 1 point, it can be false document. False document example. Example, when you want to apply, when you are asked to bring some documents to the embassy. Example, fake reservation, ticket reservation. Maybe you just go to some website and you book a flight and you didn't know if this website is a fake website, because on internet anyone can post anything. So you go and make a reservation there, and when you take to the embassy, and they because they will check the reservation number, the flight, and whatever, they will dive into this into details. So when they found out it's a fake reservation, this will be also the reason for your this will be the reason for you to be rejected, your visa to be rejected. And another example is you apply to come to work here in Poland, right? And maybe you have used an agent, and this agent gave you some false document which this company does not exist. And then you check this document because you believe this document is right. But then when you take this document to the embassy and they realize that this company doesn't exist, this document is fake, they would reject your visa. And also I will make a video on how you can realize this if you get a work. If you work a work, I don't know, work, is it work what? If you work, most of the people ask me to make a video on how to find a job here in Poland, which I made, but it was specialized mostly for people who are already here in Poland or for students. So okay, I will make a video, and also I'll make a video on how to recognize a fake document. Example, especially for these people who apply for works. If you apply through agent, there is always a way you can find out this company is fake or this company is real, or this document they give you from this company is fake or it's real. So I'll make a video for that guys. So whatever you do, don't provide to the embassy any fake document, because they will dive into your profile, into your details, and when they find that these documents which you submitted are fake. And example, especially for students, you go, maybe they say bring your certificate, your school certificate or a document from school, and then you go there and fake the document, or they fake the stamps and whatever. They have their way to to check this document. So if you submit any false document, any fake document, they will dive in and they will find out, and it will be the reason for your visa rejection. Point number two is reason for travel. This one is a tricky one, yeah. So when you go to the interview and you are asked, you go to the interview and you're asked why you want to visit Poland, or why you want to visit any Schengen country, maybe Germany or Italy or wherever, and you're asked why you want to travel, and maybe in the document you say, when you fill the document and you say you want to travel for visit, and then you come here and say, you just make up some stories, yeah. You don't have a strong reason why you want to visit. Oh, I just want to go. I don't know a good example for this, but you need to have a strong reason for your travel, right? If you are traveling for school, you need to make your story straight. If you visit for travel, you need to make your story straight. You cannot say that maybe you were asked a few minutes ago, maybe it's an interview, yeah? You are in an interview and you're asked, what is your reason for travel? I'm going to travel maybe to meet my boyfriend or my girlfriend there, or my family. And then a few minutes later, oh, I just want to go there and meet, I don't know, and travel around the Schengen because I've never been out or whatever. In short, just make your story clearly, yeah? Don't mix things up, yeah? If your reason is for study, you should say my reason is study. I made a video on some of interview questions and how to answer them. I encourage you to watch the video. So make your story straight. If you are going for tourists, just say I'm going there to visit my friend or my family. How do you guys meet? Because they will ask you, how do you guys meet? You need to make your story straight, because you will also provide a letter. They will also ask you for a letter from this person, yeah? So this person sent, oh, we are friends, or we have relationship, or she's my girlfriend, or he's my boyfriend. And then the letter say this and you say other thing. You mix some story. No, this will lead to a visa rejection. So keep your story straight and clear. Does that make sense? Yes. Number 3, the other reason for your Schengen visa rejection is damaged passport. So if you have a damaged passport, this will surely be suspicious to the embassy, yeah? Because they will not believe, because most of these cases of damaged passport, it's used by criminals, yeah, by people who do fraudulent to hide there. Because if your passport has some ripped pages, missing pages, they will say that you are trying to hide something. Why there is a missing pages, why your passport is look old, they will be suspicious, and this will lead to a visa rejection. So to solve this problem, you just need to get a new passport, yeah? Just go and get a new passport. If you have a passport which is damaged and there are some pages missing, you cannot apply visa with this passport, because they will surely reject your passport. They will suspicious you. So to avoid this problem, just get a new passport so that you can get your visa. Number 4, another reason for your Schengen visa to be rejected is invalid passport. So in some countries, they have their limit for the passport. So if you apply for a visa and your passport, maybe it will be the period will finish maybe 2 months or 1 week or 1 month or 2 months, this will be also the reason for your visa to be rejected, because it depends with the country. I'm not sure about here in Poland, but I think it's 3 months. So when you apply for a visa, at least you need to have a valid passport. I mean, not below 3 months. So in other countries, they require a valid passport from not below 6 months. And other country, they accept a visa. They accept a passport valid not below 3 months. So you should check this. If your passport is nearly to expire, just go and get a new passport. It's simple, just like that. Just go and get new passport, because if your passport is nearly to expiration date, this, don't even try to go and do this visa application, because they will just reject you. So just go and get a new passport to avoid this rejection. Number 5 is invalid letter of references. Invalid letter of references. Example, if you are getting an invitation to come to Europe or to come to Poland, and this letter has no signature or has no address or has no stamp from the author, has no signature from the author, and you just submit it, they say maybe maybe this letter is like for accommodation. A good example, maybe it's a letter from the company. Maybe you are employed by a company, and then this they send you a letter that we employ maybe Willow Chevy, and there is no address from the company, there is no stamp from the company, there is no signature from the company who want to employ you. This will lead you to the visa rejection. So make sure when you are when any company or a school send you with any document, make sure these documents they are valid. Invalid, it means that they have signatures, they have address of the author, it has been original signature, not fake signature. If it's fake signature, they will realize it, this is fake, this signature is fake, because when you do application, these 2 weeks we need to wait, or a month which you need to wait for your visa to be accepted. They dive in and they go through your document, they go through your profile and dive, and if they find that this signature does not match with the company, or they will go through this company and this signature does not match, or it's just fake. So just make sure when you submit a document, just make sure the document is valid, guys. It's not a fake document. Number 6, which here is a really common reason, is insufficient fund. Yes, insufficient fund is really a common problem for visa rejection, and I'll make a special video for this case. So if you have in every embassy, I don't think it, I mean, it's depend with the country. In this case, it depends with the country, because it doesn't mean if it's a Polish embassy, it means if they require you to have 100 zloty per day, so it means that it's all, if it's in the embassy in Nigeria, embassy in Kenya, embassy in South Africa, they will always require you to have this amount of money. So in this case, if you did not reach their requirement of fund, yes, this also will lead you to your visa rejection. So make sure before you apply, or when you apply for visa, to have the fund which is required you to have. I'm not sure about I made a video a few months before explaining about funds, but I'm not sure because things have changed. But in the website, of course, they put the price which you should have in the embassy website. So please go through the Polish embassy, or if you are applying from Germany or any Schengen visa, just go through their website and read all the requirements for visa application and the amount of the money you need to have in your account. Yes, and the amount of money you need to have in your account. In my case, when I was applying for visa back then 3 years ago, it was they only require bank statement, but nowadays they require amount of money. There is a certain amount of money which you will be needed to have in your account for them to make sure that you can afford to stay in Europe, you can afford to live, you can afford accommodation, you can afford to travel. They check this fund because they need to make sure that you can take care of yourself when you come here to Europe. This is the reason why fund is really important for visa application. Yeah, so just make sure that you have the I'm not sure about every country, so just make research or ask people. When you go to the embassy there are always people who make application. You can ask them. This is the easiest way to go to do. Yeah, if you know, example, people in Dar es Salaam or in Abuja, you can sometimes just go there to the embassy and ask these people who are going for application what kind of document they want, or what kind of the amount they need you to have in their account for your visa to be accepted in this fund section. Yeah, in this fund section. Yes. So that said, let's move to another point. Number 6 is invalid birth certificate or marriage certificate. Yeah, so in this case your visa may be rejected if you provide invalid birth certificate. Yeah, example, there are some countries which they only provide paper. Yeah, you were born this year, this and this and that. And also about marriage, the certificate is not like recognized, like maybe it's only in the paper. This will lead for your visa rejection, because in the embassy they want official document. So if you submit your birth certificate, and this also, in this birth certificate, they also don't accept lamination. Yeah, because most of the people, like especially in my country, in Tanzania, people like to laminate their document. No, my dear, do not do lamination on your birth certificate. Do not, or marriage, or any certificate, do not, because in the embassy they will not accept. They will just assume that you are trying to hide something, or I don't know. They will not accept this. So make sure when you are doing your visa application to submit a recognizable birth or marriage certificate. Anything certificate should be recognized from the government. The document from the government, official birth certificate or official marriage certificate, because they will dive in and check, and the moment they realize this is not from the government, it's just from fake, or it's not, they have their way to check, guys. They have their way to check. I don't know how, but they have their way to check. So just make sure that your birth certificate is correct, is from the government, because they will just know that this is not from the government, this is not an official document, this is not official birth certificate, this is not official marriage certificate, and it will lead to your visa rejection. So to avoid this, just provide a correct official certificate, birth or marriage certificate. Number 9 is lies. Lies will lead to your visa rejection, just like that. Just like that. What I mean by lies, example, a simple example. You say that you wrote in the form, you fill in the form that I'm going there to visit maybe my friend. Reason for travel: I'm going there to visit my friend, or my boyfriend, or my girlfriend, or my family. And then in the interview, you say, because they will ask you, they see the document and they ask you, not because they don't know, they just ask you. Yeah, they just ask you to be sure what you say. And then you go there and say, oh, example, maybe you say you are going to visit your family, and then in the interview you say, I'm going to visit my boyfriend or my girlfriend, or I'm going to, I don't know, you just make lies. And then maybe another example, they will ask you, have you ever applied a visa before in any embassy? And then maybe you went to some embassy and you got rejected and you got rejected, and then you come to the Polish maybe embassy. Maybe you, example, maybe you were in the example of Italy embassy, yeah, you went there and you got rejected, and then now you say, oh, I got rejected here, so I will try to the Polish embassy. And then you go to the Polish embassy and they ask you, have you ever applied any Schengen visa before? And you say no. Have you applied or rejected in a Schengen visa before? And then you say no. You say no, oh, I've never applied for Schengen visa, I've never been rejected, I've never this and this. You say a lot of lies. And then they go and dive into your profile and check, and they say, oh, this guy applied this year, this date, on a French embassy or on Italy embassy, and he got rejected, or for some reason, yeah. And then they realize that you lied. So this normally they will just simple, it's just simple to them, they will just reject you. So guys, don't lie. If you went to the French embassy, if you apply for any Schengen visa before and they ask you, just say the truth, do not lie. If you were rejected, just say, I went to the French embassy before and they rejected. What the reason of rejection? Don't lie, because they will check it, because these things, they keep records. These people, they keep records. So if you say, maybe you say the truth that I got rejected, and you lie about the reason of rejection, you know, because when you get rejected, you are given an official document with the reason of rejection, yeah. So they give you a document that you are being rejected, and for what reason, they highlight the reason of your rejection. So this document they give you, and they stay with the copy. So if you go to another embassy and you say the other reason, they will always check. If you say you were in the French embassy, they check a French embassy, or you are rejected with this, and here you say you are rejected with this. So guys, don't lie. If you are being rejected, just say, oh yeah, I want you the French embassy and they reject me because of this and this and this. Just simple like that. Do not lie, because lies will lead you to a visa rejection. I don't know which number I am right now. I think I confused myself. Anyways, let's just go. Yeah. So number 7. I don't know what number I said before, but yeah, number 7. Past and current criminal records. So if you have any past or present criminal record, anything involved with the police or anything involved with the criminal activities, this will definitely lead you to your visa rejection, because they will just say that you are a threat to a Schengen community. You are a threat to travel abroad. They will just reject your visa, yeah. So, but also it depends with type of criminal, yeah. I can say it depends with type of. If it's something that happened 50 years ago, and it was not that, it was just something small thing that deal with police, and if it's something that, yeah, and if it's something that you have some problem with police or something, and they ask you, just attach this document with you together with your visa application for them to make a decision if they want you to give the visa or not. But of course, when you have some criminal activity, example like those criminals, I don't want to mention here, but those criminal example, maybe rape or killing or any of this kind of activity, because they will check, and then as soon as they find out, maybe you've been to jail for something very, very criminal, they will reject your visa. So these also criminal activities, maybe you just do your visa application and you don't even know. Yeah, you just even know, but they just went there and through your profile, and they check, and they found out that you had some criminal activities, you were involved in criminal activities. They will just reject your visa. Okay, number 10 is I know I mix, you know, I just put here I just write everything here, and I write in numbers. So if you see me say number 7, number what is just because I skip some point. Now I just, yeah, just the thing that you get the point. And I hope you have subscribed to my channel, yeah. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is not to have or having invalid travel insurance. Yes, not having or having invalid travel insurance. This will lead to your visa rejection. So how this works? For some reason, maybe you apply for a visa, for a national visa, and for national visa is always like 1 year. You are given a 1 year. You apply for a 1 year visa, and you went to book an insurance for 6 months, or you went to book okay, maybe they will not reject you in this case, just case I mentioned, because normally they will just give you, if you have everything correct, they will just give you a visa for these 6 months. Because when you book when you pay for your insurance, you need to pay for insurance according to the number of the day you are going to stay abroad, yeah. So if you buy insurance and if you want to apply for a visa for 1 year, your insurance also you should buy insurance also for 1 year. Yeah, did I make myself clear there? Yes. So example, I see this maybe in South Africa embassy, they just put their list of the acceptable insurance company. So they also have their acceptable insurance company. So if you go to a insurance company which they do not trust, or they do not accept this insurance from these companies, because it also depends, there's a bunch of insurance companies which they cannot even cover your insurance. It's not true that they can cover your insurance here, insurance in Europe. So if you go and buy insurance from this company which the embassy does not approve, or they don't accept insurance from these companies, it's obvious that your visa will be rejected. So make sure when you are applying for your visa, when you apply for your visa, to make sure what insurance company is acceptable by the embassy. So I encourage, for example, for those people who are applying through embassy in South Africa, you should check, because they mentioned they have their list of the company of insurance company which they accept this insurance from. So just be sure. It's good to ask people. It's good to ask people, because when I was buying insurance, I was told, be careful, because you can buy insurance and you can buy for a company which is not acceptable by the embassy, and this will lead you. And if you are buying this insurance and you submit your document there, and they say, oh, this insurance is from this, we do not know this company, or this company is not a trustable company, or this company cannot cover your travel expenses in Europe, so they will normally reject your visa. So make sure you just buy your travel insurance from the company acceptable by the embassy to avoid this rejection. Number 11 is lack of providing proof of accommodation. Yes, lack of providing proof of accommodation. So if you apply for visa, because sometimes I got some problem when I was applying for visa. Yeah, I was applying. I was I was going to the embassy every opening days. Yeah, because I go today and they say, why you don't have this document? Because they don't tell you all this document you need to have. Because let me tell you my story, guys. When you go to the embassy, yeah, or maybe when I was going to the embassy, they did not tell me, bring this. So I took my document. I don't remember which document I had or which document were missing. So they say that, oh, you don't have insurance. okay, I don't have insurance, but I didn't know that I need to have insurance. Yeah, so I went and buy insurance, and then I went back. They check, where is your ticket reservation? I need to have a ticket reservation. Okay, so I need to, and when you go, you need to again to wait for your appointment. Yeah, so I was, it was terrible. So guys, just make research before you make your reservation. Just make your research on all documents required for visa application. I have this video and I encourage you guys to go and check all these documents which are required for visa reservation, because sometimes they just don't tell you to go back and bring this document. They will just accept all the documents you have, and then later they say you didn't provide this, you didn't provide this, you didn't provide this, and they just reject you just like that. Yeah, that also can happen. So back to this accommodation. Yes, you need to provide your proof of accommodation. Where are you going to stay? And also this document should be valid, guys. This document should be valid. If you are coming from the company, this company, if they will provide you accommodation, they need to send you a letter, a contract letter, I can say, or the letter that they provide you accommodation. Okay, as I said earlier, the letter should have a stamp with your address, and if it's a private accommodation, you need a contract. You need to provide a contract between you and the person who will rent accommodation for you. So again, this contract should contain a correct address, and this correct address should match the address which you put in your form, in your visa form application. Yes, so just like that. So if you miss this document, if you fail to provide your proof of accommodation, of course it will lead you to visa application for your visa rejection. And number 12, the last but not the least, is ticket reservation. Yes, I see here many people are suffering, many people doesn't know. Even me too, also I didn't know. Like I mentioned earlier, I was going and they tell me go and bring this document. I go again and say go and bring this document, you don't have this document. So ticket reservation really matters. And not only ticket reservation, and not only for I don't know what to say, ticket reservation really matter. And not only ticket reservation, you need to book a ticket for go and return, because if you have a ticket reservation and then you submit, you will get rejected. Why you get rejected? Because you submitted a document which show that, for them it will say that you just want to go and disappear in Europe. So just make sure when you book a reservation ticket, this ticket should be a go and return ticket. On the date you say that you go to Europe, and then they say in the day that you say you will come back from Europe. So just make sure that all this that your ticket is your reservation ticket is have all your have all your information, and match the date of your day of travel and the day of returning. I'm insisting again, reservation ticket should be go and return ticket. Should have a date of go and return. It should match the date on the form. You say that you will go on this day and you will return on this day. It should match everything should match. So guys, I hope you have found this video helpful. I hope you will not make these mistakes, so that you will get your visa. And also some people have been sharing with me that they got their visa, which I'm very happy for you guys, and I hope a lot of you guys will get your visas. You will not make these mistakes. And if you have any question, as always, please ask me in the comment section below, and I'll reply to every comment. It takes time sometimes, because some people are texting me on Instagram and I don't reply on time. I work for 8 hours, and sometimes when I get back home, I'm just tired and don't even touch my phone. I sleep. So be patient when you text me. Please be patient, because There are a lot of people who texting me. There are a lot of people who want me to reply to get them on how to get the visa, on how to get job in Poland. So just be patient, guys. And when you comment or ask me question, please just be patient. I will answer, guys. I will answer. And if you are texting me on Instagram, you DM me on Instagram, please be patient. I will answer, guys. I will answer. So without wasting more of your time, guys, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment. See you next time, guys. Ciao.